You may be confused by the title of this video because it's almost guaranteed that if you're watching this video, you're somewhat into self-improvement, and everyone always talks about not being emotional, not having any emotions, being stoic. What they do not tell you is, for the most of the time, they just throw stoicism at your face, but they do not actually tell you how to first of all be stoic, and second, what it means to be stoic. They just say, yeah, just be stoic, man. Be stoic. And most of the time a second one comes of, yeah, just don't be emotional. I believe it is incredibly wasteful not to be emotional. Because you can use all this emotion for energy. All that emotion you can use for fuel. To fuel your life, to fuel the success you want. I can give you a perfect example of this. Whenever I'm absolutely pissed off is when I have the best workouts. When I'm extremely happy, I have the best workouts. It's those days where I do not feel like anything at all when I have the worst ones. But it's on those days that I have this internal emotional buildup that training actually feels great. Another example would be when I feared to the core of my heart to talk to women. It was when I was extremely pissed off that I didn't talk to women, that I never had a girlfriend and everything. That's when I actually started approaching women. But at first, there was this internal emotional buildup. Most people I meet who say they practice stoicism basically just suppress their emotions to that they do not feel anything at all. That is the wrong way to go about it. It is to feel that emotion in your heart and to recognize what it is trying to tell you, and then act accordingly to your situation. That means either letting that emotion out when it's needed, keeping it inside if it's needed, or using it as a type of fuel for your life. Even in the last video I made, I talked about it. I said that a lot of people just don't get angry anymore, and it is like a fantastic motivator. It is fantastic fuel for the machine, for you. But emotions are that in general. Emotions are that in general, but it is up to you to propel yourself all the way up in the social hierarchy to the highest point you can get. Emotions are powerful. Emotions are the only thing that makes us human. It can be one of the things that makes us most flawed, but I do believe it is also one of the things that makes us most powerful. Imagine a child who's in danger. Imagine how the mother would react. There's people out there who lifted up whole cars because their children were about to get crushed by that car. There are hundreds of articles of women who lifted up a car, performed an insane miracle, pulled off something that most couldn't. The only thing that activated that power to basically override their biology was an emotion. In that case, probably fear. That great example would be Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson said he felt fear before every single fight he had. And you probably know, if you have ever watched any Mike Tyson fight, you know what a beast that guy was in his prime. He was absolutely unbeatable. A vicious monster you would not even want to face in the greatest of your dreams. And he said he felt fear before every single fight. But he used that fear as a fuel. As he described it,
I come out, I have supreme confidence, but I'm scared to death. I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated. But I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. The closer, more confidence I get. All during my training, I've been afraid of this man. I thought this man might be capable of beating me. I've dreamed of him beating me. But I always stayed afraid of him. But as closer I get to the ring, I'm more confident. Once I'm in the ring, I'm a god.
He became more confident. He used the fear and turned it into confidence. The closer he came to the ring. I would honestly even say that Mike Tyson would not be where he's at without the fear he had. Without the fear he had to fight another man in the ring. There are emotions that can either make us or break us. So use your stoicism. So use your emotions. Use them wisely. Sure, be stoic and everything, but that does not mean to not feel an emotion. Because even being stoic is, I believe, one of the fundamentals of being a man. I also do believe that a man is nothing without his emotions. So use them. Use them wisely. Hope this helps you out, and see you in the next one.